Companies that want to innovate often have a really hard time doing that internally, or at least parts of their innovation. It's difficult to do internally. And so what they often think of is acquire. Let's find a small company that's already doing what we want to do and we can purchase them, which actually is a very good strategy. The problem is it's kind of hard to find the right companies, and then once you find them, it's very hard to evaluate them, because you need to think not only about the technology that they have, you need to think about how well their technology is protected by patents, you need to think about do they have actual customers, or are they just blowing smoke? You need to think about what's the quality of the management team, and are they going to stick around? There's so many unknowns when you're evaluating a company to buy. It's very difficult, and so one of the best things that you can do is actually just start working with them, start partnering with them, get deeply involved with what they're doing, get them involved with something you need to achieve before you actually acquire them. Another problem that occurs is by the time the company is proven enough for you to feel comfortable buying it, they're too expensive. So this can also help mitigate that to a certain extent, because you're more knowledgeable about the company's value earlier. What I tell people is take a broad swath in the beginning to look widely for a variety of different companies that might be able to solve your problem, so that you're not just looking at one company at a time. You might be looking at 3 or 4. Get them involved in your business so that you really learn the management team and really learn what's there. That way you can make smarter decisions about how to acquire, and you won't be among the 80% of companies that acquire things that actually never return the value that they put in. UPS does a really interesting job at this. They have a thing called the Strategic Enterprise Fund. It's sort of an internal venture capital fund, and they will invest in small companies. That gives them a seat on the board. It gives them better visibility into what's really going on at the company. It enables them to connect people within the small company to people in UPS who would be the best people to partner with. And it really allows them to get to know. They really feel like it's creating a way to invest, not to get just money back, but to get knowledge back. And that's very important, because knowledge is everything in today's world. Learning as fast as possible is the only way to establish a competitive advantage.